start making it official because I'm gonna start making some real moves, planning, creating. And I am gonna take you behind the scenes now that I have my coffee. Ooh, it's really hot. The first sip hasn't hit my soul yet, but it's okay. So I'm not gonna show you the process because if you've seen this video right here, my other video on making the cupcake toppers for my best friend's baby shower, it's pretty self-explanatory. I Google or Etsy certain pictures, and then now the iPhone has a specific, sorry, that's the coffee maker. The iPhone has a specific feature that if you hold on the picture, it removes the background. So I copied and pasted that onto Canva, and I just separated it. And then I went to my local library because I don't have a printer in my house. I used cardstock, recycled cardstock paper, and printed it out. That's it. And you just spend a lot of time cutting. So I could have opted to pay money and save time and have buy already pre-made cupcake toppers or decorations, but I don't have a theme for her party still. She's not gravitated towards something specific that we can be like, okay, her birthday party is princesses, or she's still very much just rounded out in terms of like she likes a million different things. So we're just making it a pizza party. We already have the location set. I'm actually gonna go there today and kind of just map out how I wanna plan the decor, measure out certain things because I have some DIYs planned for the future that you'll see separate videos roll out, but this one will be more of a behind the scenes. And we have a backup location. So I printed out a bunch of and I've already pre-cut these, but this is cardstock, a bunch of random, getting a sneak peek on what the theme is. But like I said, there's no theme. Pizza party is a theme, but these are the things that she likes. So she's very much into this YouTube channel called Super Simple Songs and Super Simple TV. It's a very sing-songy learning channel, I guess, and in that channel there are separate other channels like the Bumble Mums, which is like a cooking show for kids, and Mr. Monkey Mechanic, and what's the other one, Carl's Car Wash, and She Still Loves Timo. That's the OG cartoon for her. She just recently started getting into Bluey, so I've already pre-cut a bunch of things here, and I have to hide it from her because she keeps writing them. So you can see a nice big Papa Bluey and Mama Bluey right here. Put these to the side, and what I'm basically gonna do is, depending on the size, I actually still have to get the cupcake sticks for my best friend, Sarah. But these are bamboo forks, like wooden toothpicks, and they look like that, right? So these will be for probably regular cupcakes to normal decor, and these will be for the mini cupcakes, toothpicks. I have a lot of vision. That's weird. I have a lot of plans and a vision for this, but I am ready to pull back if it seems unrealistic, but that is why I am planning now in the month of July. I started planning last year, I think in February, and it didn't even go as planned because half of my family got COVID, and we had to do it in our house because the weather was bad. A few days later, I guess, and I spent what seemed like 2 or 3 hours just writing down a bunch of things. I'm really old-fashioned that way. I like to do things old school. I'm not really like electronically organized person. I like to write things down, so I spent some time writing down some notes on her birthday party, and I had something, I think, right here too. So I went ahead and I drew it out because that's just how my brain works. So I have this space mapped out kind of like as a circle, honestly. So I am going to tape these onto my little book here, and then just maybe jot down some more ideas that I have. Writing it down just calms me down. It helps me feel more organized, and honestly, it's fun. So, and then after I do that, I'm gonna finish chopping up decor. And I also did a lot of organizing today in terms of an inventory. Oh, I'll move this. Of the party supplies I already had on hand. So I found a bunch of balloons. I found, and what you're hearing in the background, unfortunately, right now it's bluey. So I found a box of old party favors, balloons, and I organized them by color to see what I would need more of. There's also streamers, and that's kind of just what today was, me kind of gathering my thoughts and ideas in terms of what I want to do for the party. We already have the pool. I ordered some things on Prime Day, only essentials, because I'm very much really hard on the DIY. I'm gonna have to stage this table to see what I would actually need to use for the dessert table, and you know, where her cake is gonna be and stuff like that, so that I'm just not overly hoarding things, and just kind of logistically plan out when to do certain things, and when to buy certain things, and when I should have certain DIYs done. So my battery is blinking, so I'm going to pivot and change the battery out and finish taping stuff to my journal. Baby, there's no way I can hide these that she doesn't find them. She's very intuitive, this girl. So I made these, right, for her birthday last year. And you know how you can buy these so that you don't stress yourself over making them over and over again. I don't mind the stress. I like saving money. So instead of buying these, which we did buy one pack, but it's currently in her room. I will insert a clip right now, and I love it. It just makes her room feel more kiddish. So I am currently just tracing and cutting out triangles over and over again. So it's turned from this, you probably can't even see, but there we go, to this. And then with a hole, and then not all green. And then with the hole puncher, I poke little holes like so, and I string a string through it. And I'm going to do this many times. I have a huge pile here. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this. I don't think I'm gonna do all of it. It's only her second birthday. I'm just very like an overachiever when it comes to decor. So you're just gonna, I'm just gonna cut these, and I'm gonna look at the pile I have, assess if I should do any more, and then this is where I'm planning her stuff. This used to be my pregnancy journal, but you know, you're only pregnant for so long, so there's a lot still left in here. So this is where I planned her first birthday, and now I'm planning her second birthday. Gather all my thoughts. I'm just gonna get to it. Good morning. Welcome to hotmess.com. I'm going to attempt to get a lot done for her birthday today. Just because I'm feeling creative. So this is going to be just like a lot of behind the scenes before the actual big day. We actually went to the pizza shop yesterday. We went to DOZZINO's. I mean, asked our questions in terms of getting the event catered, which is not really catered, but those are the terms that they used. And we're really excited, and I have a really good idea for party favors. So I don't know if I'm gonna go at some point this week, because it's Monday, it's the start of the week, so maybe by the end of the week. And then after that, it's just like really just like sliding into the new year, because then after her birthday it's Thanksgiving, then Christmas. Actually, after her birthday it's Halloween, then Thanksgiving, then Christmas, but we don't care about Halloween, and then New Year, and then our lease is up. So it's like crunch time. So I'm gonna stop talking. She's playing very happily with her hair ties and her bows. So I'm gonna fix myself and get dressed. Okay, time to work on her garland. Okay. I finished punching holes in her triangle garland. I'm not gonna string the ribbon in yet because I would like to. I don't know why I'm talking so slow, and you can tell maybe we changed a little bit. She was supposed to go down for a nap, and she didn't, and she's been up since 5. So she should have went to bed. She should have taken her nap from 10 to 11, from 10 to 12 or 10 to 1, but alas, she did not. She's been transitioning out of contact napping into her crib beautifully, but I should have just let her sleep on me. I just wanted to get her in her crib because I wanted to get some stuff done. So the bluey's in the background, just ignore it. So I'm going to make her cupcake, mini cupcake, cake, all the toppers, and we're just gonna time lapse it. You've seen me do this in a different video for my best friend's baby shower, so I will link that, card it somewhere. It'll be linked in the description, or I'll card it up here or down here, wherever the cards pop up, if you want to see in detail how I do that. But for right now, we're just gonna speed this up. Good morning, I think. So today I'm just gonna finish the DIYs that I started, I don't even know how many days ago. Okay, y'all. Scratch the ribbon garland thing. Not the ribbon garland. The triangle garland. I took all of my ribbon, my string, all of this, and I left it at my mom's house. I have like 2 spools of it, so I can't do this now. Okay, more bluey in the background. I'm going to try and do another DIY here. So one of the DIYs that I did, I'm actually gonna put you on top of the DIY, hey. One of the DIYs I did for her first birthday was DIY little blocks. Like, you know how they have those alphabet blocks, there you go. But I have to sneeze. Let's just see if it just goes away. So I'll insert a picture so you guys can see what it looks like. Hopefully I remember to insert a picture, editing me. I did DIY blocks for her first birthday. She loved them, she played with them. We used them in her little photo shoot, and it was for her name. It was just her name, Embry, DIY blocks. Alphabet blocks, letter blocks that spelled out her name. So we're like addicted to this. The strawberry sparkling seltzer from Trader Joe's, it's a near perfect square block. We have so many. I'm gonna pan to how many we have, and we would have had more had I thought about saving this, one day she saw them all stacked up because I was gonna tear them apart for recycling, and she started playing with them, and I'm like, oh, blocks. So I have a couple ideas and DIYs. You know what, it's just reality of things. I'm just gonna talk louder. I have a couple ideas and DIYs. The way I did it for her birthday was I took actually pasta boxes. I'll insert the card of the video of how I did that somewhere. I just drew it. I just cut in half pasta boxes and then I wrapped them. So I have, this is actually tissue, like stuffing tissue paper that you use to keep glassware safe, and then this is cardstock wrapping paper. She's suddenly interested in what I'm doing because I busted out the rolls. Anyway, so one of the things I did was that I wrapped them, and then I hot glued. You can't have it, I'm sorry. I hot glued letter cutouts that I did myself. I had a stencil, or I makeshifted a stencil, and then I did it on colored construction paper, and then I cut it out. And then I essentially hot glued each letter on each side, and that's how we made boxes. That's one way of doing it. Wrapping a bunch of these is going to be too tedious, so I'm thinking I'm just going to wrap her names, make those letter blocks stand out, make it look like the wooden alphabet blocks, and then the others I'm thinking of doing black spray paint. I'm hoping it sticks very well, because since this is like cardboard, I don't know if it's gonna seep through or warp it, but Chris said if I do a light coat it should be fine. So I have 2 cans of matte black spray paint, and I have 1 can, half, maybe a quarter full of gold. So I'm thinking of alternating and spray painting some of these boxes black and gold, and having the letters be the pop of color. My husband, Chris, I don't know why I have like, I say my husband and Chris, he's the same person. I just choose to call him something different every time. He had an idea of painting these, or getting different colored spray paints, and I'm just like, that's a lot of work. I want to do the DIYs and spend the least amount of money possible. We already paid for these. Like, this is just recycling what we already have. I already had this from 7/16 from our last place. You're not gonna know what it is, just 7/16. So, and one of the big ones I'm gonna try attempting to do right now, is there something in here? Is we have a perfectly box-shaped, huge Huggies box of diapers, and I wanna make this a big 2. So I just taped it closed, and I just wanna wrap this, and I wanna make this a big 2. And I'm really excited, because she loves playing with these things. So why not make it so that it's something that the kids could play with. Ultimately, I'm recycling something that I've already paid for, and they can destroy it if they want to. It's no big deal. And then if it gets saved, she has a new toy to play with. So the plan is I'm going to actually wrap this. Spray painting this is going to be too much. So I'm going to wrap this, and then I'm going to cut out a giant 2, and I think I need 6. Yeah, I need 6. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, that was really stressful. I don't know why the dimensions on this box is really hard. I don't like the way it got wrapped. It was supposed to be folded all on one side, but like it was just supposed to be one side that looked like that, and then every other side is supposed to be perfect. But I have 2 other sides that look retarded as heck. So, but I mean, the kids aren't gonna judge. I'm just judging my own. I don't like the way this is lifted. My own handiwork. I'm thinking I'm still gonna try and spray paint this gold, because it's 2. She's 2. So we'll see. It doesn't look bad, honestly. It only looks bad because you can see the reflection of the tape. If it was clear tape, it would look fine. But I mean, not bad, honestly. Just for a little party, a bunch of kids, just like this, a nice big 2 on it. I look quite busted. Okay, that's better. And you can hear the TV a little less. The sun is rising. I look really interesting. I'm very exhausted, but it's fine. I tried to stay up as late as possible last night doing more DIYs, and it's not occurring to me to continue to record because it feels very much the same, like repetitive, the tasks that I'm doing. And I am also doing like 3 DIYs at once. I finished the garland. I will insert that, I guess, if I still have that footage, because I took a video on my phone. But I did finish the garland, right? But I only finished one garland. I need to do 2, and it's still not technically finished. There's some finishing touches that need to go on both of them. I'm still working on the other one. You'll see it when I go back to the table. I just need some cafecito. Right now I'm working on finishing up her blocks. So you've already seen the shot of, and I've already explained to you my plan of the Trader Joe boxes of seltzer, and how I plan to wrap some of them, you know, to stand out for her name. And then I plan to wrap the, make blocks out of them, cut out letters and numbers and hot glue them onto the box. I started doing that process last night, and I have to hide them because she gets really excited. So I started on, it's not, I don't think you're gonna see it. So this is her big 2, because she's turning 2, and I have to put it up here. I have successfully spray painted, I don't even know how many boxes, honestly. Just been literally doing a little bit every night, little by little, because if I had a whole day, I could finish all of these, all the DIYs. That's how simple they are. They're just tedious. Maybe like 2 days. But I only get like 2 hours every night after she goes down, because I can't do most of these DIYs during the day, even though she'll let me, but because then she'll see them. Okay. We're having some Miss Rachel and breakfast time, so you're gonna hear her in the background. And my mouth is hurting on this side, so we're gonna try and talk as soon as possible. So I finished her garland, I finished her letters with the exception of 3, but the boxes are drying. I spray painted all of them. They are beautiful. I wrapped hers. I did her special. I put hers away. I also set aside, I'm sorry, this is like a lot. I'm sorry. So I set aside 2 table covers, pink for the dessert table and red for the pizza table. Now I have a green here. I have a green left, and I'm like, what am I gonna use green for? It's not necessarily off theme, but it's not the colors that we're really gonna focus on. I found this table. Remember how I was like, oh, I need to find a table. I might have to rent one or buy one and then return it. I found this table, and I will insert the clip if I haven't said it already. I found this table. Part of the activities that we're gonna do is like building and coloring. So I wanted a hard surface for the kids to play on. Someone stooped that table. It's in great condition. I'm going to cover the table in this screen, but the table is so small that I'm going to cut this screen, and I'm actually currently working on I cannot focus. Hold on, I'm so sorry. Okay, let's do this really fast because she needs her Miss Rachel. I paused it for a second. My fun, cool idea for the goodie bags for the kids / adults was pizza boxes. Smooth pizza boxes. So since we're having a specific pizza place, DOZZINO's, I will link them in the description, cater the party. I basically asked them for personalized takeaway boxes, and they gave it to me for free. So I have all these unfolded ones, right? So I'm going to essentially draw. This is the reason why I don't record. I'm going to essentially, we're just going to put you here because I have no stand, no nothing. I'm going to draw on these, right? But I have a problem because I don't know how to open it. I don't know if you're supposed to open it this way, right? Because but then you have these folding flaps that fold down. So I'm thinking it's supposed to open this way, even though it feels wrong. For some reason, I don't know why it feels wrong to open it this way. Probably because, I don't know. But there's these weird flaps. Do you see that? And I'm like, how am I supposed to draw over these guys? So I have an idea of cutting that green and putting a ribbon, some sort of ribbon across, and just like taping it or hot gluing it on the inside. As you can see, the flaps are on the inside too. And it could frame the art that I'm doing. So this is gonna be something that the parents have to open when they leave, but we're also putting like separate goodie bags that we're gonna give the kids the minute they get to the party so that they have something to play with. But because I'm a mom and I think of everything full circle, I'm thinking of something we can give the parents. So there's gonna be a cute little sneak peek gift in here. Not sneak peek, I'll show you the sneak peek because when I roll this out, it'll be after the party. But there's a cute little special gift that we're doing for the parents because the parents have to bring the child to the party. So I think that they deserve a little gift too. The goodie bags are always focused on the children and what you can give the children. How about let's give some love to the parents? They gotta dress the kid, they gotta haul the kid to the party, and then they gotta try and have fun at the party. Come on. And then they gotta bring the kid home. You know, if the kid hasn't worn out their zoomies, they gotta wash them, feed. It's a whole thing. Being a mom, I really appreciate parents. So there's gonna be a little treat in here. So I'm just gonna time lapse this or record it because I gotta have background stuff for her to keep her occupied when I do DIYs. But I'm thinking of just streaming something here. I wanted to do it all across, but I realized I can't actually do that. So maybe just frame it, right? And it'll make what I do in the center pop out. So we'll see how successful I am. I'm going to do a test one on this one because I took a built one so that I could know how to actually build these because these are unbuilt. These are like just flat. So I will draw on it flat and then build it, but I need to kind of test to see how it works out in the built one. So I'm going to put Miss Rachel back on for my baby. I think I want a second cup of cafecito. Cafecito. And we're going to get this popping and my battery's dying. Super fun. Interesting. I'm more streaming because baby's sleeping, but I also forgot to record the process, which I'm doing this and I'm already like diving in. So the pizza box giveaways, what are they called? Goodie bags. To make my life easier, here's a little hack. I measured where the holes were. Here we go. I measured where each hole was, created a box, and then decided to stencil right within that box. Looks like this. And then what I did was I taped it like this to each flat box with just a pencil or a fine tip pen, and I had to press really hard. So I did that for each box. You can't see it. There's 4 boxes. You can't really, can you see? Let's see. You can't see it. I can see it. And right now, oh God, I'm coloring it in. So instead of having to draw this 4 different times freehand on the box, I traced it. You can't see it, but it's perfect. I can even see some of the pen was actually ripping through the paper. But so we're just gonna time lapse this. I look busted. Just picked up the tables and chairs and tables. Okay, you can actually see me. It is a little dark, but you can see me. We're days away from her party, and I kind of, oh, what is that word? I gave into is a very cheapo way of saying it. I gave into the fact that she wasn't gonna have the shirt that I had specifically ordered for her. I don't even know if I showed you guys, but I ordered a specific shirt for her in the smallest size. I designed it myself. I ordered her 2 shirts for backup. One for the day of her party, and then one for the day of her birthday. it was on theme. It was like my design, so that when people see it, they'll be like, oh, that's so cool, where'd you get that? I'll be like, I made it. It was too big. It doesn't fit her. In fact, they're both the same sizes, but one shirt is significantly bigger than the other. It fits me. It's like a crop top. It fits me. So I'm actually gonna wear that for her party. But I really wanted to be on theme, so I asked Chris what he thought about the idea of cutting out the graphic and putting it onto a different shirt. It's gonna look a lot. What is? It is going to look very much DIY, a lot like a DIY, but I can do it so that it looks cool enough, a little patchwork. So I'm just going to start doing that process right now and see if I can just sew it tonight. Super cute. It's red because a lot of her outfit is white and I don't want it to be white on white on white, and then another part of her outfit is red, so I got her pink sweats. It's whatever. So you see the two, like, look how cute that is, but it's too big. It looks like it fits me. Look at this. I mean, clearly it's meant for a kid, but like if I want it to be a little hooch. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut out this too. I have my sewing kit here, and I am going to try and put it on this shirt. This shirt is a 3T and it fits her beautifully. You can see how large. I'm actually gonna put this over myself so you can see, and then this over that, and you can still see. Look at how large this thing is. Look at that. That is ridiculous. So my idea is to cut out the emblem, the graphic, and to sew it onto the shirt like so. Hold on. Just to give you a visual. Not that you're asking for it. So, bam. Now I'm just cutting out the words. I'm not cutting out the whole block. Even though the whole block would probably look fine, especially if I match it, because the red is actually the same red, believe it or not. But I'm just gonna cut out the letters and I'm gonna put it on the shirt just like that. I don't know if you can visualize it. So I'm gonna try and do that tonight. I hope it works. Regardless, if it doesn't work, she has a bunch of other shirts to wear, or I can just unseam it, take it off the shirt, and she'll wear the shirt plain for her birthday. But she's not gonna fit into this. This is like for a 5-year-old. She can't wear this. So it's not even like it's falling off her shoulder. It's past her knees. It's not even like an oversized shirt, but it's cute. She's not gonna fit into this. And if she does fit into this when she's 2, it'll be like when she's closer to 3. So that's that. Do like a recap talk so I can finish this vlog, but it's been a crazy week. I am now just getting a break. She's napping. She should probably wake up soon, but I didn't vlog at all for her birthday party. Yeah, I didn't vlog at all. I didn't even get any good footage on my phone. I think I took like maybe 3 clips. Everything else that you will see are from people that videotaped on their own phone and then they sent it to me. I was very overwhelmed. It was very windy. The party did not go the way I envisioned. Not to say that it wasn't great. People had a great time. The kids had fun, but the pizza was trash. It was not good. It was very expensive, so I lost all that money. People didn't even eat the specialty donuts, so I got 2 boxes of assortment when I should have just stuck to 1, because I ended up taking basically a box and a half back home with me. And everything, I didn't even use half of the decor that you see me create in the beginning of this video. Oh my goodness. There's a screensaver of my baby girl. I didn't even use half of the decor, and I didn't get any shots of the dessert table or the cake or the pizza table. I didn't get to do what I wanted to do in terms of games, and I kind of spaced out. I didn't even introduce people to other people because I was content creator, decorator, baker, cook, host. Did I say host? I don't know. I was everything, and then people were getting there and I was still decorating, and then the wind kept blowing everything. It was kind of sad. I was very sad because I didn't get to do the party the way I envisioned, the way I wanted to. It was very frantic. Yeah, but because I spent all this time just DIYing and all of that, even though you're not gonna see everything in action, beautiful, the way I wanted it to be, I'm just gonna show you, I guess, the highlights or whatever clips that other people got from her party. I know she's not gonna remember this, but even for pictures, it wasn't that good. Like, I don't feel like I have good things for memories for like a scrapbook, but it's all right. I mean, it's past. I gotta get over it. I keep thinking about it. I just gotta get over it. I'm very sleep deprived, very sleep deprived, but it's all good. She is happy with what she got. Oh, and that's the other thing. I don't know if I said this, and if I did, I'll cut this out, but half of the people couldn't show up for the invite, I mean for the party that I invited, so it's fine. Anyways, thank you guys for coming, for watching, for following along. Next year will be much smaller in terms of the things I do, because this was small. I could have invited several more people. Anyway, cue the highlights. My baby girl is 2. And that's it.